Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is part 2 of lesson 4-6, distance on the number line. Make sure that you're taking notes and you're still focusing on the learning target for this video.
The distance between any two rational numbers a and b on the number line is the absolute value of their difference. The distance between a and b is the absolute value of the quantity a minus b, or the absolute value of the quantity b minus a.
So kind of think about how we talked about the heights of the clouds. We're always talking they're still the same amount of distance apart. So let's go ahead and look at some of these examples that they're giving us. So if we look at P and Q, we see that we have -2 and -5. So if I have -2 minus -5, that is -2 plus 5. The absolute value was going to be, is 3, and we want to find the absolute value of 3, which is 3. But what if I want to do Q and R? Well, then I'm going to be looking here, and this is 3 to -2. So I'm going to set it up as 3 minus -2, which is going to be 3 plus 2, and the absolute value of 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, one more to look at. Make sure you're writing these down, and I know I'm going quickly, so you will have to pause as you're seeing these. Okay, so we want to look at R versus S. We can see physically, by the way, that we have two units that were different. But if we take 5 minus 3, and we get 2, and the absolute value of 2 is 2. So that's a way of double checking as well, as you can always draw these and plot these points on a number line to verify. Okay, let's move into the final part.
Drag the correct expression to each distance description.
Okay, so let's see what Sarah has to say to help us.
That's a lot of 5s, 1s, and negative signs. Oh, and subtraction signs too. I need to focus on seeing each expression inside the absolute value symbol as being in a form of A minus B or B minus A, so I can identify A and B in each case.
Okay, so I'm looking for the distance between 5 and -1, distance between -5 and -1, and the distance between 5 and 1. So go ahead and pause and copy this down into your notes and place these in their appropriate boxes. Okay, thank you for coming back. So hopefully you're able to see the distance between A and B is A minus B. So in this case, the distance between 5 and -1 is going to be the absolute value of a +5 minus the -1. Then when we look at the distance between -5 and -1, that is going to be -5 minus a -1. And then for the distance between 5 and 1, hopefully you're seeing that it is 5 minus 1, and all of these are the absolute value. So hopefully you're seeing the wording, and you're seeing that you're always subtracting what we're saying and, so 5 minus a -1, 5 minus a -1. We're going to see -5 minus -1, -5 minus -1. Hopefully you're seeing that pattern. Please make sure you write this down. Okay, part 3, 2 of 3, I guess I should
Which
say.
expression or expressions represent the distance between -2 and 4 on the number line?
Okay, think about that pattern we saw just a moment ago. We have -2, the word and 4. How are we going to set that up? Go ahead and pause while you think about it. Okay, thank you for coming back. So we have -2 and 4. We're going to say -2 minus 4. So we're going to write it as -2 minus 4. So it is expression 3. We do have an equivalent expression where if we were to have reversed it and we would have had 4 minus a -2, we would have still came up with a difference of 6 when we took the absolute value of each. take and look at this and think it over. I know this last piece talking about an equivalent equation just means that if we're doing the operations, we're going to get the same answer. So that's what it means by equivalent. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Again, go through, write down any of the questions you have. Make sure you have the learning target and you have examples, and come to class with those. Thank you.